The first topic is as real as it gets. I read an article on Fast Company that stated 61% of people in the workforce cover up aspects of who they are in front of their coworkers and managers. Christy Smith, a managing principal at Deloitte University, and Kinji Yoshino, an NYU law professor, surveyed 3,100 employees and found that most people don't feel comfortable being their authentic selves at work. Interesting, right? Jeannie.
Yes.
Do you ever feel the need to hide your authentic self in any aspect of your life?
Guys, you know, if anybody, I have the least ability to be somewhat, you know, a little bit more professional in certain situations. I like to just have fun. You know what I mean? I mean, like, Jeannie, you can't say that. Even in the White House, Adrian's like, Jeannie, don't. But I feel very grateful that I'm at a job where I don't have to be. I'm giving you my real me. This is me. It's a little weird. We don't have that problem here. Yeah. My favorite moment, though, was, you know, so Freddie's family's Caucasian, and sometimes there's a little cultural difference, but I realized we really got to our comfortable selves when last Thanksgiving, I was able to be myself, because every Thanksgiving, usually, the white family, they cut the meat of the chicken, the turkey, and they lay it out beautifully at the table, and every year I sit there and I look at the dark meat and the bones where I really want to suck them over by the sink, and they don't take it over there. So last year I was like, you know what? After Grace, I stood up, I went over there, I got the bones, I put the whole carcass on my plate, you guys. I got a bottle of sriracha, and I went in. And his mom, she was like, oh, well, honey, you should have told me. We'll put those bones out for you next year. Oh, see? And I was like, that's when you know it's family. When you can be yourself.
You sucked on turkey neck at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes, I take the bones off your plate, Tamar. I love bones.
Oh my God.
Do you eat the bones?
I do. I nod.
And the meat inside?
The grizzle. Yes. Love it.
But we're talking about at work. I don't know if we always want people to be themselves at work. I mean, you know, some people need to, you know, when you are in the public, maybe you do need to respect people a little bit more. If you know you don't like taking a shower, take a shower if you're going to go outside. That's what I'm saying. You know, I don't want you stinking me up in the office. Because I had it, you know, when I worked as an engineer, it was a guy, he was authentic like that.
You know what? Authentically funky.
Yes, we had a conversation, you know. That's what I mean. It's like when you talk about, I understand about being real, because it's like be yourself on TV. And, you don't want me to be myself on TV, okay?
You are yourself.
No,
place for everything.
That's what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm myself. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's certain language that I use that is not appropriate.
I see what you're saying.
Like, have you ever been somewhere and you express yourself the wrong way? Like, oh, I hate saying this. I've been at church before.
Oh, I want to hear this.
And don't tell me this has never happened to you, Tay, because sometimes these words slip out. I was like sitting next to him, I'm like, oh my God, that spoke to my soul. Like, I didn't say it loud. No, I didn't say it loud. I just whispered. I was like, oh my God, that is so true. Yes, Lord. Like, you never just express yourself the wrong. Y'all are flying right now. You never felt something.
You a thug in church?
And they'd be like, no, you can't say. And I'm like, oh, yes, of course. I have nieces, a Jet, who's like a sponge. You say anything in front of her, she repeats it. So I think that's not so much not being yourself, but not being authentic.
You being respectful. Because when I'm with your children, it's certain things I don't say around them.
Thank God for that.
I'm just saying.
Because it's hard to scale back in front of your kids with the cuss words.
Because they're like a sponge. They pick up
and
everything.
they say it in front of the people that you're trying to impress the most. Oh my God. I was like, no, he said duck. He likes ducks.
Loves the duck.
Loves duck. Quack, quack.
Have you guys picked this up about me? I'm a little bit more of an introvert, really. Have you guys picked it up?
I can see that. I can see it in you, but I've never felt like you're not yourself around them.
Oh no. I'm always myself.
Yes,
around,
at work.
At work, because we have to be. And I also can be over emotional. I cry at everything, you guys. Aiden had his first Christmas play, and I was that mom, like, oh my God, he's so cute. So cute. That's right. Thank you.
They do.
sad.
Like even here, you'll try to be like, I am not crying today.
Yes.
I am not gonna cry
But
today.
you know, I do wear my emotions on my
You
sleeve.
do. Yes.
I can't be fake,
Yeah.
but I really try not to be so introverted when I'm here.
Is there
You're
any
not
way
at
you are
all.
not authentically yourself, Miss K.
I really can't think of. I mean, I don't know. It took me a while to eat in front of y'all.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, well, that's not a problem now.
No,
I'll
it's not
tell
a
you that
problem
much.
now. Like, you really got to get to know me. Like, for me to
Maybe
really
in your
grow up.
dressing room with
Like,
pizza.
I don't really want people to know. Oh, I guess I said it now.
Yeah.
I don't want people to know that I'm as much of a foodie as I am.
You are,
Like,
100%.
I eat a lot. You know what I mean? And people will judge you like, dang, that girl can eat. They're going to talk about you on the way home in the car. You know?
during the food segment.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know, I'm just trying to scale that back a little bit.
And you're always asking what I'm having for lunch.
Because I want to know what you eat and I care.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Y'all can always be yourselves with each other, so
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
Yeah, I like that.
Right. Thank you.
From not trusting the world with who you are to not trusting your partner, according to Reddit user Ate My Wheaties, his friend Kevin has a fiance that doesn't trust him. He claims that Kevin's fiance won't allow him to go on weekend trips with his friends to Canada.
Oh, gosh.
It's not a lot happening in Canada. But
Nothing.
anyway, shout out to Canada, but that's safe. I mean,
Yeah,
really.
safe
Okay,
place.
but Kevin's friends responded by having a cardboard cutout of him made to take with them. And the photos were so hilarious that the post went viral. Now, here's the cardboard Kevin. He can be seen with his friends on their road trip.
Get Kevin in the middle there.
Here he is enjoying the view with his friends.
That is so sad.
And here's cardboard Kevin at the club getting some loving from the ladies. Now, according to the Reddit post, Kevin's fiance didn't enjoy Kevin's time at the club. She jealous of the cardboard.
Hater.
Kevin's friends vouch for him and claim that the real Kevin is totally devoted.
Yeah.
Now, Adrian,
Yes.
have you ever been with someone that you couldn't trust?
Keep it real on the real.
Absolutely, and that's why I'm not with them
How
anymore.
about that?
So what happened?
No, I think that, obviously I've shared that, I was in a relationship where I was cheated on. So I think in that case, you just don't stay with that person. And honestly, if you can't trust somebody, you are setting yourself up for a miserable relationship. Not just for them, but for you and your mental state. Why would you want to have to babysit somebody and be with somebody that you can't trust when you're not around?
Yeah.
That's right. That's so whack. So nobody, I don't have time for that. For real.
You're not going to find the time for that.
Yes, like this is too much. Like if you can't trust somebody, that ain't it.
I don't know about you guys, the married ladies on the table, but when Adam says he wants to go have a guy trip, I'm like, okay, bye. See ya. No, because I trust my man. I think that's one of the most important components that you should have in a marriage.
I'm with you, Tam.
And then that way I can have my girl trips. If he has his guy trips, well, not really. Correction. Not guy trips, guy outings.
Okay, that helped. Okay.
Guy outings.
Okay.
Well, this was a trip for a few days.
Well,
This was a trip. He went. What's the difference? And why do you feel safer?
Why
do you feel safer with
He
the
can't
outing?
spend the night.
Well, he can. It just can't be often. Like there has to be a reason. If he's gonna go to a friend's if he's gonna go to a friend's bachelor party,
No, he don't need
then
to spend the
that's
night.
fine. Do you know what I mean? Like go, have fun. That's your friend's bachelor party. His friend had a party in Tahoe, and I was like, okay, that's
And he
fine.
stayed for a few days?
And he stayed for a day, overnight, and then he came back.
I'm gonna keep it true with everybody.
Okay.
Now, me and Vince, we really don't believe in girls and guys trips. What? Well, listen, back then, I was young, didn't know about it. But now I feel like it's good for our relationship because I feel like you need to have time off with your little friends.
Yes.
Wait, who's equally yoked.
Yes. That's the key. You ain't partying with single guys.
Nah, you ain't gonna be the only married one in the crew.
No, exactly.
Yeah, ho. We gotta be a father. Responsibility is a mortgage.
Yeah.
Things that,
You have to trust their friends. You have to trust people
checklist.
that they're going out
I'm
with.
just being honest.
You're right, you're right.
When your friends ain't got nothing to live for, they'll do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, their responsibility. That's like the goal. I'm like, it to me.
Yeah, and that they all would say that to each other. Oh, it is not worth it.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he can, you can trust me because I ain't finna do nothing.
Okay.
I'm for real. I'm just gonna hang out with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And listen, here's the thing. I don't want him to be like, yeah, you can go, but really don't mean it and stress me out the whole trip.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That
Call
ain't
me.
me.
That's so
I might as well
bad.
stay home and be miserable at home and give you my
So bad.
attitude.
Or
That's
those
what I'm gonna
guys
do.
who call you to try to put a guilt trip on you when you're trying to have a good time.
I would go out
You're
and have
having
fun then. Have fun without
fun,
me.
yeah.
I
Or
will.
FaceTime to make sure you really where you say you are.
Yeah, I'm finna FaceTime you. Like, what you gotta say? I'm like, I'm with the girls.
Yeah.
I know we all went to Vegas for the weekend. There's nothing to worry about. With that. With the trust issues. Then you probably don't want to trust yourself to write your own wedding vows, honey. Yes. If you have trouble expressing how you feel about your special someone on your big day, there is a service that will help put your feelings into words. Now, Vow Muse is a professional vow writing service for wedding vows, and they can even write your best man and maid of honor speeches. Now, I've heard disaster ones, okay?
Okay.
This is a good one. So, Adrian, I plan on being front and center y'all of your future wedding. I'm speaking into existence. You know how this table do, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll write your own vows?
A part of them I will. I'll edit them down. Anybody that knows me, I am not a great writer. I am not, like, I try to express myself as well as I can, but I'm not like a poet or anything like that. So, I've got a great friend, Mirtha, who wrote a book of love poems.
So
She'll be
poetic.
helping me out. My mom and dad throw some Bible verses in there. I'm sorry to tell you all will be helping me. Yeah, write my wedding vows. I'm a writer and I'm a send them the line. You'll have them for a week. Lonnie wrote a book. She gonna help me edit. You're a songwriter. There's definitely gonna be some lyrics in there. And I also feel like Instagram is gonna be helpful to my wedding vows as well. Y'all know you see them beautiful quotes.
Wait, what?
Give me a show. Don't screenshot that you've never
We
seen.
are not getting ready.
No, I'm not being funny. I've seen some beautiful quotes on Instagram.
You gonna pull your wedding vows from Instagram? Get your life.
Absolutely. No, I'm telling you, I've screenshot some phenomenal, love, oh my God, I read one that said, I love you in pages, in pieces, like I love you like a novel, and I don't know how it ends, but you're on every page or something
You're
like
doing
that.
a great job already.
That didn't come from me, that came from Instagram.
Yeah, but you did. No, but
Oh, shit. She proved the point.
That's
I
my
mean,
point.
it
and
sounded
it's
real
bomb,
beautiful.
and you wouldn't know the difference. The point is, I'm
Just
not
don't tell them you got it from Instagram.
Yeah.
Well,
You like that
sweetheart,
I
don't
got
watch.
it from Instagram.
But I will say this. Anything I write will absolutely be heartfelt and something I
Okay.
genuinely feel.
Okay.
And have you ever heard a song that maybe you didn't write, but you said, oh my God,
That song's about
that's
me.
exactly how
I
I
wrote
feel.
something, even though I'm not planning on getting married.
Tell me, maybe it's for
But
me.
I wrote something. This is
I'm
when
ready.
if I ever was to get married to Idris Elba,
I'm ready.
I'm gonna look into his eyes and say, "Dear Idris, I saw your movie, The Jungle Book, and all I can say is you the tiger for me. Let me be your female tiger, and we can roam the jungle together."
I like it. She said it all. We'll be right back.